guys, welcome back to the new video. So in this video we're gonna make this construction website from scratch by using the Elementor Pro and the WordPress. So let me show you the demonstration of the website which we're gonna make in this video from scratch. So let me refresh this website from start, and after refreshing you can see that we have this slider here which is coming from left to right and right to left like this, and also you can slide it by clicking on these icons. Okay, so and after that you can see that when I scroll below, then this part of the header is sticky at the top like this, and also we have this type of hover effect on these menus. Okay, so and you can see that we can slide this slider from left to right and from right to left, and also this part of the header is sticky at the top like this always. Okay, so let's move to the next section. And after moving to the next section you can see that we have this type of feature boxes here, where we have this type of hover effect on these boxes. So when I hover on these boxes we have this type of effect, and also we have these icons here. So when we hover on this icon we have this hover effect also. Okay, so let's move to the next section, and in this section also you can see that we have about our company. So I will show you how you can make such type of custom sections using the Elementor Pro. And also if I refresh this you can see that we have this type of animations everywhere in our website. So I will show you how you can add such type of animation in the website also. Okay, so let's move to the next section, and after that you can see that we have this section here where you can showcase how many projects you have completed and how many expert engineers and all you have in this manner. And after that we have our offer section here also, where you can showcase all of your information like this. And also you can see that we have this images here. So when we hover on these images, the images will become black and white like this. Okay, so let's move to the next section. After that you can see that we have our team section here, so you can showcase all your team member like this. And also you can see that when I hover on these images, the images become black and white, and also we have this hover effect on this. Okay, so let's move to the next section, and after that we have our city section, where you can add a link to this, so it will link to a video or something. Okay, so after that you can see that we have our continuous skill section here, where you can showcase all your skills like this in this manner. Okay, so I will show you how you can add a setup of section also. And at last we have our testimonial section. So it is a slider, so you can add your all your reviews here in this manner. So I will show you how you can make such type of custom slider in your website from scratch also. And here we have our these options also. So when we click on these dots, it will take me to the next slide. Okay, like this. And also you can see that the back image is sticky behind, so you can I will show you how you can add such type of sticky image also in the background. Okay, then after that we have our client logos here. So you can see that if I refresh this here again, then again we have this animation coming here like this. And also you can see that the first these opacity are less, so when I hover on this, the opacity will become dark. Okay, and last we have our footer section. So I will show you how you can make such type of custom footer also in your WordPress website by using the Elementor. And also we have our social icons here. You can see that you can add your social icons here like this, and these are the links, and these are the images which you can showcase in your footer also like this here. Okay, so when you click on these images, it will become big, and the user can scroll it from left to right like this. Okay, so at last we have our scroll to top button. If I click on this button, it will take me to the top of the website like this. Okay, and you can see that when we scroll below, then this part of the header is always sticky. So if I click on this menus, it will take me to its respective section. So when I click on the about, it will take me to the about, and similarly for the services, team, testimonial, and contact. Okay, and when we click on this, it will take me to the top of the website. Okay, so now let me show you the mobile responsiveness of this website. So let's go to the inspect part, and I will show you that this website is totally responsive for all the screens also. So you can see that we are in the mobile screen now, and you can see that this is our mobile menu. So if I click on this, we have this menu. Okay, and so let me go back to the top again, and if I click here, we have this menu here. Okay, like this. If I click on this menu, it will take me to the respective section of the website like this. Okay, and you can see that when we click on this scroll to top button, it will take me to the top of the website in the mobile screen also. And here we have our slider, which we can slide from left to right, and you can see that all the sections are responsive. Okay, and also the animation will work in the mobile part of the website also. So you can see that all the animations are working here. So let me show you all the sections once, and how beautiful these sections are, totally responsive for the mobile screens also. So if you want to learn how you can make such type of awesome website from scratch by using the Elementor Pro, the next section, and here you can see that all the sections are fully responsive, and this is our team section. Okay, so all the team sections are fully responsive, and this section is also, and this is our skill section. You can see that this section is also fully responsive, and this is our testimonial section. So you can see that this slider is also fully working in the mobile screen also. And if I go to these logos, all these logos are working. Also this footer is also responsive, so you can click on these images to go to the next image also. Okay, and if I click on this button, it will take me to the top of the website like this. And this mobile menu is also working. Okay, so I will show you how you can make such type of awesome website from scratch, and also all the images you can download from the video description. And we're gonna build this whole website from step by step. And also if you want to buy this website kit, you can get this from the video description at very cheap rates. So links are in the video description, so you can check it out. Okay, so we're gonna build this whole website from start, so let's start the video. Okay, so let's start the video, and we're gonna make this whole website from start. Okay, so for making this website, I'm gonna using a hosting. So the name of the hosting is the web host most, and so this hosting will provide you the free web hosting. So for installing the WordPress in this, you have to just click on this free web hosting, so it will take you to the main page of this website. So this is the website, and here you can see that here you will find 125 MB free web hosting plan also, reliable and fast. So you can check it out, this hosting for free. And if you want to host your WordPress website for free on the internet, you can try this hosting. Okay, so let me show you how you can install the free WordPress on this hosting plan. Okay, so first you have to open this website, and after that you have to just click on this login page. If you not have login here, so when you log in here, it will take you to this main page, and from here you can access all your settings here. So you can see that here you will find all the services and all. So for installing the WordPress in this, you have to just click on this active access web control panel. So let me click on this access web control panel, and after that it will take you to the main control panel of this hosting. And from here you can see that we have so many options here. Here you can have the option for the domain management, and here you can access all of this. And here you will find a website management option. So you have to just click on this advanced installer hub. So let me click on this advanced installer hub. So here you can see that we are here, and here you can host all your CMS like this. Here are so many options. So for this video we're gonna host the WordPress website. So let me click on this WordPress manager, and it will take you to the WordPress manager. And here you have to just click on this install, and after installing you will find this option. So you can just click on this. So let me give some ID and password here. Okay, so let me give her some ID and password. Okay, so this is my ID and password. And after that what we can do, you can just click on this here, and here you will find also the custom install option. If you want to do it by the custom, like you can modify these names and all, but I want to do the quick install, all the options here. And after that you have to just click on this install, and just you have to remember the name and this password. Okay, then after that let's click on this install. So in a very few minutes it will install a free WordPress installation for you. Okay, so let me wait. So you can see that it will only take some minutes, and our website is already live. So if I click on this domain, you can see that we are on the web host most hosting platform, and here you will find this option. And by clicking on this, you can go to the admin panel of the WordPress dashboard. So after clicking on this, it will take me to the admin panel. So let's wait for it. So it will show you some these steps. So we have to click on this. No, I don't want to try an easy setup process, so let's click on this. And after that it will go to the dashboard. Okay, so let's go to the dashboard, and here you can see that we are on the dashboard. So the link is in the video description, so you can click on that link to have this hosting for free. Okay, so after that let's go to the appendice, and here in the appendice we have to install a theme for making this website. So let me click let me remove all of this from here. So let me remove this, and now we also don't want to use this. So here you can see that there are so many themes. So let me go to the add new theme option, And for making this website we are gonna using the official Elementor theme. So here we have this hello Elementor theme. So let's install this and let's wait for it to install. Okay, so let's install this. Okay, so you can see that we have successfully it will take some time. Okay, so you can see that we have successfully installed the theme. So let me remove all of these themes from the here. Okay, so let's remove these themes. So let me remove this theme also, because we are gonna using the only free hello Elementor theme for making this website. Okay, so now let's go to the plugin option, and here we're gonna install few plugins. Okay, so I have installed the plugin which are required for making this website. So we are gonna using these two plugin, Elementor and its Pro version, and one more plugin we have to install. So let me go to the plugin, and here I have to search for essential add-ons for Elementor. So let me go here, and we're gonna install the essential add-ons for the Elementor also. So let's wait for it to load, and here you can see that we have these essential add-ons for the Elementor. So let's install it, and we have to activate this plugin also. Sometimes it will take some time, depends on your internet speed. So it is installed. So let me activate this, and we have to do some settings. So here we have to proceed to the next step. Here we're gonna using the advanced or any. So I will use the advanced. So you can also use the custom. So let's use the basic function, and here go to the next, skip, and finish. Okay, so it will say congratulations, you are all set, start elevating your website design. So we are ready to go. So let's me go to the pages, and we have to remove all the pages from here. So let me click on this and make this trash, and after that we have to go to the add new page option, and here we have to add a new page. So let me go here, and here I'm gonna click on this. Here we have to go to the enable full width and then publish. Okay, then after that we have to go back, and here we have to go to the settings and go to the reading option, and here you will find the static page. So let me go to the home, and here we have to click on the save changes. Okay, then after that what we have to do, we have to we have to import all these images which are required for making this. So I will give you all the images in the video description, so you can copy along with me step by step by having these images. So let me go here, and I'm gonna import all the images for this. So here I have all the images. So let me open this. So you can see that all these images are importing here. Okay, so I will give you all these images in the video description. I hope we have imported all the images. Okay, so now let's start, and we're gonna build this whole website from start. So first we have to do some elementor settings. So let's go to the settings, and here in the settings we have to go to the features option, and here you will find so many options here, like additional custom breakpoints, container. You have to click on this active and all. Okay, this is already active, I think. Okay, so let's save the changes, and after that let me go to the pages option. We have to click on this add page, and here we have to open this with edit, and after opening this with edit we have to click on this edit with Elementor. Then after that okay, so now we are ready to make our website. So first we're gonna make our home page, and after that we're gonna make the header and footer. Okay, so let's start, and first we're gonna make this slider. Okay, so for making this slider what we have to do, let me close this. So you can see that we have this design here. So for this I'm gonna add a new container. So let's add a container, and here we have to click on this hero. We have to rename this as hero, and after that we have to choose here 1300 full width, and in the advanced we have to remove all the spacing and padding. Okay, then after that we have to search here for carousel. Okay, so let's drag and drop this, and here we can remove this. Here we can click on this one and one. Okay, then after that we can go to the advanced, and we can remove all the padding here. Here you will find this slide one. Here we can also make this full width, and we can remove all the padding. Okay, so now we can add a container. So it will take the full make this full width and like this. Okay, we can make this center and center like this. Okay, now let's go to the styles, and here you will find the option for the image. So let me go to the media library, and I'm gonna import this image from here. Then we can go to the position, make this center and center, and here you will find display size cover. Okay, then we can go to the layout, and here we can choose the height of 600. Okay, like this. Then you can see that we have this text here. So what we can do, we can go here and we can drag and drop this text. Then again we can drag and drop this lorem ipsum yes. And now we have to drag and drop a btn like this. So now we can click on this container, and we can make this like this. Okay, now we can copy this, building your dreams one brick at a time. So let me go here, and here write building your dreams one brick at a time. Okay, so we can go to styles, and here you can choose the font. So I'm gonna using the Poppins font for this, and we can also increase the font size. So let me increase the font size of this to 60 pixel, and we can go here and make this white. And here you will find the option. So here we can choose the custom, and here we can choose how much width we want to use like this. You can click on this, go to styles, and here we can use the line height property to add some spacing at the top and below like this. Okay, now we can go to this lorem ipsum, and we can go to styles, and here also we can make this little bit white like this. And for this also we're gonna use the Poppins font also, and here we can do the custom, and here we can add this to like this. Okay, now we can go here, and here you can see that we have this about us. So let me go to the color code, and I will give you this color code. So the color code are this is the first color. So let me go to the buttons, and here in the background color we can add the color code like this, and from this option we can save this color code theme 1, or we can name theme red. Okay, then you can see that we have this. So now we can click on this, and here you can also choose the Poppins font, and let me increase the font size of this. Okay, then what we can do, we can go here, and here we can add 20, or we can add 18, and here we can add 30. Here we can add 30. Okay, then after that you can see that we have some border radius here. So let me show the border radius of 8 like this. So here you can see that this is coming like this, but this have to be full width, so we can click on this full width. So after that you can see that we have this full width. Okay, then let me try to add some 100. Okay, so this is adding the 100 to this. So we can click on this container, and from here we can add 100, and we can add 100 through the left also. So if I go here, so you can see that now we have this ladder, and we can click on this, and here we don't want to show this my border radius. We can also show the 3 or 5 is good. Okay, so this is done. So let me publish this, and we can also click on this from here to go to the view page option. So we have this. So now we have to add one more slider, and we have to make such type of navigation. So for this we can go here, and by here on the here you can click on this option and go to the content. Here you can duplicate the slide. Okay, so let me duplicate this slide. So now if I go this slide to click on this from the navigator, so click on this, go to styles, and here you will find go inside. Here you will find this container, click on this styles, and here you can go and you can replace the image. So if I okay, so now let's me go to the carousel and go to the settings. Here we have to don't want to use this. Here we can add the 3, and for the navigation we want to use the navigation. For the pagination we don't want to use the pagination. Okay, so for the navigation we have this. So now what we can do, we can go to this navigation, And here for the background color we can add this much color and make this white. Okay, and here we can increase the, make this 20. Here you will find the border radius of this, and here you can add 10. Okay, like this. Okay, we can have this 25 pixel. Okay, then we can go here, and here we can add, so now we can go to the content, and here in the navigation we can add here 20. Let's make it the 5th, or let's make it 30, and here also we can keep the 30. Okay, like this. So let me publish, and let's refresh this here. And after refreshing you can see that we have this slider perfectly working here. Okay, so our hero section is ready, and if you want you can add so much padding here also. If you want little bit more padding you can add this padding, because this is very close. So we have to just click on this container, and here we can add 150. Here you can also add 150. For this also we can go here, and here we can add 150, and for this also we can add 150. So let's publish. After publishing, let's refresh this. So you can see that we have our slider perfectly working, and also these navigating buttons. Okay, so let's move to the next section where we're gonna build this. So for making this, we can add a new container, and like this, and here we can use 1300. Here we can add 80, and here also we can add 80. Okay, like this. And here we can name services 1. Okay, then after that we can add here grid like this, and here we can make this 1, and we can make this 4, and here we can go to this and remove all the paddings. Okay, then after that we can add a container here again and remove all the paddings. So then you can see that we have this icon. So for adding this icon we can go here and search it for icon, and here we can drag and drop this icon. Now we can go to the upload SVG, and we have to enable this. So let's go to the select, and here I can select all the uploads SVGs. So let me select this. Let me see. Okay, so these are the SVG which we can use. So let me, okay, so we can use this SVG here, and if I go here stacked, we can have this. Here we can go to this, and we can make this theme red, and for this color I'm gonna use a color. So I will give you this, so you can copy this color code also, though this is the color code. So here we can go to this, and here we can paste. Okay, here we can go to this, here we can paste this first, then we can go here, and here we can write icon background, and we have to create this. So now you can see that the icon size is a little bit smaller, so you can choose this to make it bigger like this. Okay, so 55 is looking good, and also you can play with the padding. Suppose you want to have this much padding, only 25. Now you can see that we have this, then we have this text, so we can just go here and we can drag and drop a heading here. So let me copy this text here, and we can go here and paste this. Okay, then after that we have to add this lorem ipsum here. So let me drag and drop this lorem ipsum, and now you can see that now what we can do, we can go this, and from here we can make this like this. And also we need to add some padding, so let's add the padding of 40 pixel, or let's keep the padding of 30 pixel only. Now we can go here, and from here we can choose the Poppins font. From here we can make the size to 20 pixel, and here we can make this black. Let's save this black also. Always save your colors. Theme black, create. Okay, we can also increase the font size of this like this, and let's add some line height to this like this. Okay, then after that let me publish this first. So now you can so here you can see that we have some background here, so we can also copy this background. So let me go to the color picker tool here, and from here I can copy this background, or we can try some background. Let's go to this, click on this, go to the here, you will find body styles. Then from here choose the classic, and from here we can add some background color to this, a little bit like this. So we can click on this, and here we can add PG gray, create. Okay, now we have to click on this container, and here we have to make this pure white, and here in the border we can add 10 border, okay, like this. Now you can see that we have this hover effect on this. So when we hover on this, we have this hover effect on this, and also we have this hover effect on this. So let me first add the hover effect on this. So for this we can click on this, and we can make this white like this, and here you will find the hover animation. So you can choose the bob effect like this. So when you click, you can it will goes up. So now we have to add the animation to this. So we can click on this, go to styles, and here you will find border. So we're gonna use the default 2 pixel, and here I'm gonna use the white. Let me go to the hover, and here I'm gonna use the 2, and here this. So you can see that. Let me go to the preview, and here you can see that we have this hover effect on these borders. So now we have to duplicate this. So we can just click on this container. Let me duplicate this again, and duplicate this again. So we have this grid. Now we can go here we can add some gap to this grid. 40 or 30 pixel is looking good, okay. And you can also choose this. So I think this part is working, so let me publish this, and let's refresh this one. After refreshing, you can see that we have this, okay. So let's move. So we have successfully built our two sections, the hero section and the services section. So let's move to the next section where we're going to build this about us section. Okay, so let's move to the next section where we're going to build this about us section. So for making this section, we have to again go to this, and for that we're going to use the two section layout. So let me click on this, and here we're gonna use 1300 pixel full width. Go to the advanced and remove all the padding. Here we have to add 80 pixel to the top, 80 pixel to the bottom, like this. Okay, so here we can name this. So we can name this about. Now we can click on this, and here we can go to the styles, and for that we're gonna use in the white color as we have in this. Okay, so now let me, you can click on this to minimize. So here we have about. Then after that you can see that if I go below, we have this. We can remove this also, and we can also remove this, and after that we can drag and drop this. So now we're gonna have this image, and we can go to styles, and here we can like this, and also we can add a border radius of 10 pixel to this image, and then we have this. So for this we can go here, and here we can add this. So let me name this about our company, and here you can see that we have this. So let me drag and drop this here again, and here we can copy this and paste this, and here you can go to this container. You can add some, let's add some padding. I think there is no padding, okay. So we have to put some gap between this section. So we have to click on this main box here. Here you will find space between, and make this start. Here you will find let's add 70 pixel gap. Let's add 70 pixels, so it will have the gap of this. So we can click on this. Here you will find, so let me choose the Poppins font, and here we can play with the font size of this. So let me keep the 15 pixel, and here we can make this theme red or the theme orange. Here you will find this. So let me have this Poppins font again, and we can make this theme black. Okay, so here we have some bigger fonts. So for making this, you can click on this and make this fonts bigger like this. Let's give the 35, and we have to add some line height. So let's add the line height according to this. 36 is looking good. We can also increase the size of this text. Let me keep this 40, and let me choose the em value and we can add 1.2 em. Okay, then after that we have to add this, so we can copy this also. Let me Okay, then after that you can change the colors and all from here. For this also we're gonna use the Poppins font. Okay, we can also choose this secondary color. Then after that you can see that we have this. Okay, so for having this we can drag and drop a container below. Okay, we can make this like this, and here we can. Okay, so now we can add it to containers here. So let me remove this paddings and we can duplicate this container, and we can go to the main container, go to the layout, and we can make this space between and start. Now we can go to this, and here we can search for icon, and we can drag and drop this icon. We can go here, and or what you can do, without making this from start, what we can do, we can just copy this icon, and we have to just paste this, and here we have to delete this. So let me go here, and here we have to just change the colors of this to this. Okay, and you have to just go here, and here you have to choose the let me choose this like this. Okay, done. Now we can go to this, and here we can make this. So here we can go to this, here you can just copy this, and here you can click on this. Okay, like this. So now let's decrease the size of this. Let me give the size of 30, and we can remove the padding size to this. Click on this, and here we can decrease the size. Okay, we can click on this container, go to the layout, and we can make this space between like this or center. Let's put the gap of 30. Let's put the gap of 35. Okay, this is looking good. We can also decrease the size a little bit more. This is good. Okay, 23 is good. Now what we can do, we can just duplicate this, and we can remove the last one like this. Okay, then after that we have this. Okay, so now what we can do, we can just go to this, and we can drag and drop this, and from here you can just drag and drop this below this container at last. Okay, so now here you can just copy this. Let me copy this, and we can go to this like this, and for this you can see that we have like this. So let me go here, and here you can choose the Poppins font. Here we can make this size a little bit like this. Here we can choose the 400, go to the transform, make it this uppercase, decrease the size of this little bit. Okay, then we can theme black. Okay, now you can add it here, span tag, to change the color of this span tag. Okay, then we can go to this style, color, and here we can choose the color FF5203. So we can choose here FF5203. Then we can add an image below this like this. Okay, make this here. So now you can see that we have this. So let me make this text a little bit bigger, so we can click on this. Okay, like this. So now we can go to this container layout, and here we can make this center. Here we can have 40, 30. Okay, so we can click on this, and here we will make this like this. So if I publish, and let's refresh this here, so you can see that if I go below, we have successfully built our about section. Okay, like this. Okay, so let's move to the next section where we're gonna build this section. Okay, so for making this section, let me go here, and we're gonna build that counter section. So for that, we have to add a new container here like this, and here you can see that we have this black color. So we can have here 1300, and we can name this section counter, and after that we can go to styles, and here you will find, and we can make this theme black, and we can add 80, and below that also we can add 80. Okay, then after that we can add a grid like this, and here we can remove this. So okay, we can go to advanced and remove all the paddings, and here we can add a container, drag and drop this, remove this, and here we can make this white border. Here we can add 10 border, here we can add 30 pixel. Okay, now we can go here and write it here icon box like this. Okay, and here we can make the content spacing to 5. Okay, now what we can do, we can go here, and here we can choose any arrow or tick or something. So we can go here. So let me try to find the similar icons. So here you can see that there are so many icons. So let me choose this icon like this, and after that you can see that we have 378 projects completed. So we can go to content, and here we can choose 378. Here we can add projects completed. Okay, we can go to the content icon, and here we can make this theme red, or let's increase the to this. We can go to the content, here we can make this black, and here we can make this pop-ins. Okay, let me increase the size. Okay, let me increase the size 370 this, and here also we can make this theme black. We can go here we can make this pop-ins, and we can increase the size to 20. Okay, then you can see that we can go to the box. Here we can make this alignment to this, or you can make this center also. Okay, and here you can play with the sizing and all. Let me decrease the sizing of this a little bit. So this is looking good now. Okay, we can also make this 0. So this is looking good now. Now what we can do, we can click on this container here, and we can make this everything in the center. Okay, now we can just duplicate this like this here, and here we can have the gap of 30 pixel. Okay, now you can see that we have 780 engineers, so you have to just replace the content here. Okay, let me publish. Now let me go here, and here we have to refresh this, and after refreshing you can see that we have this type of section also ready. Okay, now let's move to the next section where we're gonna make this section. So for making this we have to just go here we can go 1300 and go to advanced and move all the padding. Here we can add 80 and 80. Okay, now what we can do, we can just copy this from the top. So just copy this from the top. You can also copy this. So now this is the power of the Elementor, that you can copy any section from anywhere. Let me copy this also and paste this here. Now you can go here and make this center and center. Click on this and also make this in the center. Okay, so we can copy this from here. Click on this, we can copy this, and here we can add a beer tag, and here we can copy this what we offer. Let me copy this what we offer. Okay, now you can see that we don't want this text or the, let's remove this. Let me publish this once, and we can click on this, we can make this center. Now after that you can see that we have this grid. So for this we can go here, and here we can search it for the grid, drag and drop, and here you can see that this. So now we can go to the advanced, remove all the padding, and here we can add a container. Okay, like this, remove all the paddings. So now we can add an image to this, and we can choose this image, make this image max width, then we can drag and drop this in container below like this. Then we can go to this container, and here we can have this, we can make this 0. Okay, so now below that you can click on this, and we have to make this white. Let's make this white. Okay, and here we can add some border, we can add some padding. Let's add padding of 30 pixel. So now you can see that we have this icon, so we can go here and search for the icon like this, and we can make this. So let me click on this container, and we can make everything align. Now we can go to the upload SVG, and here we have to just upload this SVG. So let me have some dummy SVG here also. Okay, so we have some dummy SVG like that. We can use this, and we can change its color like this. So I'm using some dummy SVG. Okay, so I will give you all these images in the video description also. You can just copy along with me. Let me make this 77. Then after that we can click on this, and we can click on this, and here we can copy this and write mechanical engineering. Okay, we can copy this lorem ipsum from this. We can go below, and we can paste this here. Okay, like this. So our first container is ready. Now we have to just duplicate this and just duplicate this. So this is the beauty of the grid. And then again you can add some gap. Let me add a gap of 40, is looking good. And we can click on this grid, go to the advanced, and we can add here 30 pixel. Okay, perfect. Now you have to just change the content like this, like I want to use the content of this, and for this also you can change the images. Just change all this text and all. Okay, let's publish. Now we can refresh this here, and after refreshing you can see that we have this section also ready here. Let me show you how you can add this hover effect also. So for adding this hover effect, you have to just click on this image, go to this, and here you will find the hover. Here you can click on the CSS filter, and here we can remove all the saturation, so like this. And for the hover effect you can go to this hover option, and here you will find bob effect, and click on this, and it will move to the top. Then you can just copy this, and you can just paste the styles like this. Okay, let's publish. Okay, so let's move to the next section where we're gonna make this team section. So for making this team section, what we can do, we can just duplicate this, because these two sections are almost similar. Let me write it here, copy this, let me copy this, meet my team. Okay, so let me go here, we can use uppercase. So we can copy this text here, and here we can add this. Okay, now we can go to this grid, and we can delete this all grid. Now we can add a grid here again. We can build this from start. Okay, like this, remove this, and here we can remove all the paddings. Then again you have to add a container, remove all the padding. Okay, now we can add an image here. How many? So we have 4. Okay, So we can add this grid here. We can make this 4. Okay, here we can go to this, and here we can just have this. Here for the border radius we can have 10. Now we can add a container below, and we can also remove all the padding. Here we can use the bg. So let me go here, and here we're gonna make this completely white. Okay, and here we can click on this, and we can make this 0. Okay, so we don't want to use the border radius, or you can use the border radius also if you want. So now we have to let me copy this again. We can paste this here. So now what we can do, we can go to this, and here we can add some border radius to this. Let me use 30, and we can go to the layout and make this everything in the center. Okay, so this is the heading. Go to styles and make this center. Now you can copy this from here and here, and we can duplicate this, and we can copy this designation, whatever designation you want to give here. Go to styles, and we can make this theme red. Okay, let's increase the font size of this little bit like this, and we can remove this to 10 pixel. Okay, and remove this. So this is done. Now again we have to add this hover effect. So we can click on this style, hover, CSS filter, and we can make the saturation 0. And here in the bob, and here we can add the bob animation. So many animations are there, so you can check it out. So this is also ready. Now we have to just go here, and we can duplicate this 4 times, 3, and one more time. We can click on this grid here, and here we can add some gap to this 40. Okay, perfect. Now we can click on this here, go to advanced, and here we can add 30. We'll publish. So let me refresh this here, and after refreshing you can see that we have our experienced team member section also ready. You have to just change these images and content. Okay, so let's move to the next section where we're gonna build this section. So how many sections are left? So let's move to these sections. So for making this section, what we can do, we can again go to this, and we can add a layout like this, and we can go here, and here we can choose 1300. Then go to styles, and here we have to add an image. So for the image we're gonna so let me upload the image, or you can go to the unsplash.com also. There you will find so many images which you can use in your website. So let me upload these images also. These images are left. Okay, so I will give you all these images in the video description, so you can copy along with me. Okay, so let's me so for this we have to choose this image. So let me choose this image, and here you will find the option of center and center. Here let me make this fixed, so it will be fixed, and here we're gonna use the cover. Okay, then after that here we can go to the layout. Here we have the height, so we're gonna use the 400 pixel like this. So let me go to the styles, and here we can add a background overlay. So for the background overlay we can use the black color, and here we can add the opacity to this something like this. Okay, now we can go to this, and here we can search for icon box. So we can drag and drop this, and here we can add this. Okay, and here we can go to the content. Here we can choose the play button icon, so we can choose this icon. Okay, then after that we can copy this text from here, and we can copy and paste this text here. Okay, then after that we can go to this, and here we have to copy this. Okay, so let me copy this like this. Then here we can make this little bit like this. So let's go to the icons, and here we can make the icons white, and here we can increase the size of this. So let me increase the size to 85 or 80 something. Okay, then go to the content. Here we can make this white, and here we can also have the size of Poppins font. Okay, let me increase the size of this 40, and after that you can see that after the industrial service we have to add a break. So we can click, go to this, go to content, and here after the industrial service we have to go here, and here we have to add a br tag, so it will go to the next line. Okay, then after that we can go to styles, and here we can make this center, and we can add some gap also. So let me add the gap of to 30 pixel, and here we can go to the content. Here we can make this white also, and here we can add the Poppins font, and we can also increase the size of this to 20 pixel, and here we can add the spacing to 12. Okay, so this is looking good now. Now we can add this color. So for adding this color we have to just copy this. So let me see what is the color code of this. So the color code is FF5203. So we can go here, and here after the services, uh, okay, so industrial services, here we can add a span tag, and we can close the span tag after the services. Okay, then we can go to the span, and here we have to open the color, and here we can write FF5203 like this. So let me publish, and here you can see that we have successfully added this. So let me go to this, and here we can add a little bit more background overlay. So we can make this opacity a little bit like this. Okay, publish. Then after that we can refresh. So we have successfully built this. Now let's move to the next section where we're gonna build this section. So for making this section, you can see that we have to just copy this section. So let me copy this from here, and we have to go below, and we can duplicate, and we can paste this here. Okay, then after that what we can do, you can see that we have this. So now so here you can see that we can name this section something. So let's name this improvement. Okay, then after that we can go below, and here we can delete the grid. Okay, then after that we can go to our skill section, and we can the br tag here. Okay, we can add a container, and here we can add two container again, and we can duplicate this. We can go to this with the layout, and here we can add, here we can drag and drop this image. Okay, so we have this, and after that you can see that we have this section. So for that what we can do, we can click on this. So this is the main section which contains these two boxes. So we can remove this, so it will contain the full width, or we can also use this. So now we don't want to have this gap. We can click on this, and we can make this white. Okay, like this. And for this color we want to remove this color like this. So let me publish this once, and after that you can see that we have this section. So this section is almost similar as we have built some section above. So without making this section again, we can copy this section from the top, or if you don't want to copy this section, we can, okay, so you can see that we have this. So for this we can go to the container. Here we can drag and drop this container. So we need two container. One container is for the above, and second container for the below. So what we can do, we can go here and remove all the paddings, and here we can duplicate this. So inside this we can add this. Here we can add 40 pixel. Okay, uh, then after that you can see that we have this. So now what we can do, we can add two container here also for this. Okay, we can remove all the paddings, and we can duplicate this again. So here we have this two container, which is the parent container of these two. We can make this space between and like this. Okay, so now we can go to this, we can go to this icon from here, and we can go below and paste it here. Okay, make this left align. Here we can go to this, and here we can choose 40 or 30%. Okay, and the rest 70% would be here 70%, so it will contain this. Or we can click on this so you can click on this and have the 20% of this, and the rest 80% would be like this. So it will like this. Now we can copy this text, and we can copy paste this text here, and here you can copy this text like this, and we can go to styles, and we can reduce the size of this to 25 or 28 something. Okay, and after the trusted we can add a br tag. So now you can see that we have this container, and this would be in the center, and when we click on this it will be in the left line, and we have this. So this is the two. You can put some gap 25 is good like this. And now below this text we can drag and drop this below this. So we can copy this from here only, and we can click on this like this, and we can also make this pop-ins like this. So this is almost looking good, and what we can do, you can see that we have this to main parent, and we can click on this, so it will move to the top. Let me publish. Okay, so this much is done. Now we have to add this. So for adding this we can go here, and here we can search it for progress bar. So you can use the essential add-on progress bar here. So this is a progress bar. So what you have to just simply do this, we can copy this mechanical word from here, click on this, you can click on this mechanical. Here you will find so many options. So now we can go to this, you will find background, fill option, typography option. Okay, so we have to go to the fill, and here we can go to this, and here we can choose this color. Okay, and for the general you can use the statistics to 80% from here. Okay, like this. And if you want to add some you can also choose the color. Suppose you want to add some height, so you can add the line height to this, so it will create some height, means the gap between this. Okay, so and here let me choose this font. So this is done. Now you have to just duplicate this like this, and here we can put some gap to this. Here we can choose 40. Okay, then we can have this main container. Okay, this is the main container, and here we can add like this, and put the gap of 30. Okay, you have to just change the content of this, and all publish. So let me refresh this here. Now after refreshing you can see that we have successfully built this also, and just we have to put some Grab to this, so we can go here, and here we can add 30 pixel to the top, and let's publish. And we can refresh this here. So we have this sections also ready. Now we have to add this testimonial, and after that we have to add this. Okay, so for making this testimonial, we can again, let's duplicate this. Okay, and after duplicating, we can name this reviews, and we can go below. Yeah, let's minimize all of this. We can go to below, and here you can see this. We can delete this. So now we can click on this, go here, and here we can choose a background color. This is the background color. Okay, we can choose the center and center. Here we can choose fixed, and this would be cover. Here we can add the background to black, and we can adjust the opacity from here. We can click on this. So for this we are gonna use the same color. Let me increase the font size a bit little, 17. Okay, we can click on this, and we can make this white like this. Okay, then here in the background overlay we can add little bit more background overlay to 55 pixel. So we can click on this. And here after trusted we can add a BR. Now we can add carousel widget. Here we can add 3. Here we can add the slide and scroll 1. Okay, so now we can reduce this. Okay, now we can go here, and here we can reduce this. Here we can have this full width, use this, and here for the container also we have to make this full width always. Okay, so now what we can do, we can click on this, we can make this center. Okay, now we can have this. For this what we can do, we can add icon box here. We can make this. So let me do one thing, go to carousel, and here we're gonna duplicate this like this, so we can design it according. So here we don't want to use the icon box, we're gonna use the image box, Elementor image box. We can also make this custom, but why make this custom when we have this? So here we can choose the suppose what we have chosen here. Okay, so these are the icons. So let me choose this icon, and here I can write any random names. So let me add here Drew Parker, and below that we have this developer. Here we can make this. Okay, here we can have this. So, and after that we can go to this image is good content. Here we can make this white, and for this we're gonna choose Poppins. Here we can have this to 22. Here we can make this color theme red. Here we can have this Poppins. 15, and here we can add 23. Okay, so now we can click on this. I think you have to click on this, and we can make this like this, so it will be stretched. Now what we can do, we can click on this container, we can go here, and here also we can make this little bit blackish color. Okay, and here we can play with the opacity of this. Let's make this pure black, and here we can play with the opacity like this. And we can go here, and here we can add 50, and we can add 40. So we can also add some border radius, so we can add the border radius of 10. Okay, and here you can see that here we can put some spacing, 15. Now we have to add this lorem ipsum text below, so for that we can copy this from the top, somewhere from the top. This will do our work. So now what we can do, we can click on this and we can paste this below, and we can make this white, little bit white like this. And we can go here and we can make this pop-ins like this. Also we want to play with the sizing and all, you can go here and let's me choose the 14. 14 is looking good. Okay, so now what we can do, we can just click on this and we can go to carousel, and here I have to move this and duplicate this multiple times. So we have successfully built this, and you have to just increase the this size so it will become bigger. Okay, you can click on the carousel, go to styles, and here you can put some gap, so the gap would be 30. And also we have to go to the carousel and we have to go to the pagination. Here we can go to 3, remove this, and we can go to the navigation. Here we don't want to have the navigation, only we need the pagination dots option. So we can go to the pagination, and here we can make this white, and on the hover we can make this theme red. So let's wait for it to load, and you can see that here we have the dots. So let me increase the, okay, so this is not, we have to go to this size option, and we have to increase the dot size to 12, and we can add some custom spacing from the top like this. Okay, like this, and we can use this carousel, go to advanced, and here we can add 30. Okay, so let me see, and we have to refresh this here, and after refreshing you can see that we have a word slider ready also. Okay, and this is sliding from left to right. You have to just increase its opacity more to, and just decrease the dot size. Okay, else our slider is perfectly working. You have to just replace the content. Okay, so now let's move, and we're gonna build this client section here. So for making this section we can again add this, and here we will find the 1300. Here we can add 80 to the top and 80 to the below, and we can make this white. Okay, and here we can add image, and here we can choose the image here, and here we can duplicate this space button like this. Okay, so we can duplicate this. Okay, and we can choose this icon here also. So many icons are there. So now I will show you how you can add this opacity value. So if you click on this any one icon, go to the styles, and here you will find opacity. Okay, so just make the opacity to some 0.6, and when you hover, make this opacity to 1 like this, and just copy this. So at first the opacity will be this, and when you hover the opacity will become dark like this. So let's publish. and let's refresh it here. And after refreshing, you can see that we have successfully built this. Now let's move to the final section where we're gonna make the header and footer for our website. Okay, so let's move to the final part of the video where we're gonna make the header and footer for our website. So for making the header and footer, we have to go to the templates, and from here we have to go to the theme builder, and here you will find footer option. So let's first we're gonna build this footer. So for making this footer, we have to go to this, and here you will find this. Okay, so here you can see that we have this container. We can click on this container, and here we can name this container to footer, and here I have this option to make this, and we can make this black. Here we have the 80 pixel to the top and 80 pixel to the below. Here you can see that we have this color theme black. So for that, first what we have to do, we have to add 1 2 3 4 containers inside this. So we can go here and we can add 4 containers. So 1, and here we can duplicate this. Here let's duplicate this. Okay, here we can click on this footer, space between, and like this. So here we can add to this, and here we can about us, and we can make this here we can add pop-ins, and here we can add this, and we can make this white. Okay, now we can add the lorem ipsum below this. We remove this, we can search it here, or we can just drag and drop this, and we can also add this to this color, and we can add the pop-ins font here again. And we can click on this. Here we can add social icons. Okay, like this, and here you can see that we have the social icons here, and here for the official color we can use the custom, and here we can have the circle. Here for the sizing we can increase the sizing to this. Here we can add some color of this white, and here we can add some color like this. Okay, so you can see that we have this, and here you can also increase the spacing between this like this. Okay, and on the hover we can add some colors. So for the hover we can add this theme red, or we can make this white. We can add theme red and white like this. Also we can add some hover effect to this grow. So when you hover it will grow to this. So we have this, so we can make this and we can have this and make this 30 pixel like this. So let me publish this once, entire site. Now we have to what we have to do, we have to just copy this, or we can just remove the next rest containers from here. Okay, we can duplicate this, and we can also duplicate this. So let me remove this. We also don't want to have the social icon again. Okay, now we can go here, and here we can search it for list. We can just drag and drop this list from here, and here we can have this. Here we can add home. Okay, then again we can about home, about us, testimonial, home, about. Here we can duplicate this, and we can name services, testimonials, and at last we can add contact. Also we can make this pop-ins, and here we can make this completely white to this color. Okay, and here we can make this 15 pixel, and for this we can have the space between this. Also now we can duplicate this and we can duplicate this here. Okay, we can remove this, we can also remove this. So here you can find the gallery, so we have to rename this to gallery, and here we can drag and drop this gallery from here. Here we can choose the selected 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. We can choose the 6 image, insert gallery, and here you will find random. Here we can choose 3. Okay, this is looking good now, and here we can choose this property to full. So this is good. Now we have to add this, so we can copy this and we can paste this below, and we can remove this from the top. So let me copy this address, and here we can paste this like this. Okay, so this is also looking good. Now we can change the content like this. Here we can add contact us, and here we can add reach us. Here we can add useful links like this. Okay, let me publish, and let's refresh this here, and after refreshing let's get back below, and here you can see that we have successfully have this. Okay, and you can click on this gallery. You can also add some border radius also here on these images if you want, border radius of 10 pixel, and you can also drag and drop this, suppose like this. Here you can see that we have this. We can add some gap of this to 40 pixel. Okay, and we can also go here and we can drag and drop this like this. Okay, and we can go here custom and we can adjust the width like this. So let's me refresh this here, and after refreshing you can see that how our footer is looking good. Okay, now we have to add okay, so here let's make this pure black like this. Okay, now we have to add this copyright and that much text, so we can add a container here again. Here we can add 1300. Okay, here we can add this theme black. Okay, then we can go here and here we can search it for the list icon again. Here we can remove this, and here we can add copyright. Here we can add copyright 2024. Copyright 2024. All right, reserved. And here we can name the build sync. Here we can go to the icon and we can make this white, and here in the text also we can go to this and make this pop-ins, and let's increase the font size. We can make this white also. Okay, we can go here and we can increase the 18 pixel, or let's keep the pixel of 20 pixel. Let's publish. And if I refresh, you can see that our footer is also ready. Okay, then only we have to make the header and this icon. So for the icon, scroll to top icon, we can search it here icon, and here we can add the arrow. Okay, here we can add the background color to this. Here you can see that position is fixed like this, 30 and 30. Okay, so and on content we can add it here, hero. So when we click on this, it will take to the that page. So for that, let me refresh this here. Now to refreshing, you can see that we have successfully built this whole footer, and also our home page is also successfully fully completed. Now only one final part is left, which is the header. So for making the header, we can again go to the theme builder and we can open this here, and we can go to the header part. We can add the header. So for the header, you can see that we have two header here. Okay, so if I go top, you can see that we have two headers. So first we're gonna build the upper one. Let me go here. Here we can choose this, and here we have to go to this. Let me choose the background color to theme red, and here we can add 1300 pixel. At the advanced, we can remove all the paddings. Here we can keep 10 and 10. Okay, now you can see that we have 1 and 2. So now what we can do, uh, we can add a few containers here. We can remove this and we can duplicate this. Now we can go to this main container and we can space between and center. Okay, so this container will contain icon list like this, only two icons list. So the first icon list will contain uh, map, so we can choose the map from here, and we can copy this dummy address. Okay, and here you will find this so we can go here, and here we can search it for phone. We can again choose this, and here we can choose the pin. Okay, then here we can go to this icon, and here we can make this white 20, and here we can add the text to the poppins. Okay, we can increase this to this. Also we can increase this to less. Now we can copy this and we can paste it here like this, and here we can make this to right align, and this would be to left align proper. Okay, so now what we can do, okay, so this is done. You have to just change the content here, and now let's make this header. Here you can increase the header size, so let me name this here header 1, and here we can add 12, 15 and 14 is looking good. You can publish this first and see if it's loading or not. So after publishing, we can go to this and let's refresh it here. So this is loaded here. You have to just change the content here. Okay, now we have to add this. So for adding this, we can again just choose this, and we have this. So we can name this here header 2. Okay, then again we have to choose this white color. Okay, then what we can do, we can go here, and here we can search for icon box again, and here we can choose this. Okay, so now we can go to this icon. Here we can choose this icon, so you can choose any icon what you want, and here we can write build sync, and here we can write construction. Okay, and here we can increase the size of this. And we can make this center, and here you can see that we have this content, so we can make this black, and here we will find this poppins font, make this poppins. Okay, then after that you can see that we have this. We can also make this black, and we can make this pop-ins. Okay, and here we can search for, so let me see, publish this once. Now we have to make this menu. So for making these menus, we can go to the appendix and go to the menus here, and from here we can make a final menu which will be display location would be header. So let me go here and add to menu, and after that we can add some custom menus. So here we can add custom menus. So about, and the name of the menu would be about. So these are the CSS ID. So after that we can name services. Here we can have testimonials, and also we can add contact, and one more menu we can add the menu to the theme like this. Okay, so we can drag and drop this here, and everything is good. So we are using the CSS ID for navigating to the respective section of the website. Okay, we can go here and we can name this space between and center. So we can click on this, and here we have to just add the text effect, not grow, nothing. We can choose the none. Okay, then here we can find that we have to make this completely black, and here we can go to the pop-ins. We make to this pop-in, increase the font size and make this 500 pixel. Make this uppercase. Okay, then everything is done. Now you can see that when we hover, the color would be theme red, and this would be theme red. Okay, like this, and only just we have to make this white, and we have to make this sticky. For making this sticky, we have to go to the motion effect, and here in the sticky we have to choose the sticky top, so it will be always sticky in the top when we scroll below. So everything is done. Let's publish, and let's try to refresh this here again. And after refreshing, you can see that our header is also working, and also our header is also working. Now just put a little bit border shadow between this, so we can click on this, and here we can add some border shadow. Okay, so let's publish. And after that, let's refresh here, and after refreshing you can see that we have this border shadow when we are on the white. Okay, so you can see that all these sections are perfectly working, and also we have successfully completed the whole website. The header and footer is also done. Okay, now just add this. When we click on this, it will take to the respective section. So for making this, we have to add some CSS ID to every section of the website. So like here, so right here we can add CSS. Go to advanced, and in the CSS ID we can add about. Okay, then similarly we can add here and go to advanced. Here we can add services. Here we can add theme, and all the sections are, so here we can also add testimonials. Okay, let's publish. So when you refresh this, you can see that we have this. So when we click on this, it will take to the respective section of the website. So now let me show you how you can add animations in the website quickly. And I'm not gonna show you the whole process because it will make the video long. Suppose you want to add the animation like this. Okay, so when we refresh this, you can see that we have this type of animations like this. So I will show you how you can add this type of animations in this also. Suppose you want to add the animations to this, so you have to just click on this to any container or any section you want to. Suppose I want to add the heading, add the animation in this container. You can also add the animation in this boxes, in this text, and also you can click anywhere. So suppose I want to add the animation in this container. I can click on this container and go to the motion effect. Here you will find entrance animation. Here you will find so many animations. So let me choose the zoom in animation, and here you will find animation delay. I'm going to choose the 200 milliseconds for the animation delay. Then similarly we can go to advanced and we can add here zoom in, and this would be 400 milliseconds. Just keep the duration so it will looks good one after another. Here we can also add 200 4 6. Okay, then here we can go to advanced motion effect. Here we can add zoom in animation 246, and this would be 800 milliseconds. Okay, so in this way you can add the animation. So let me publish this and let's see the animations are working or not. So we can go to this and we can go here and let's see. So you can see that our animations are working. Now let me show you how you can do the mobile responsiveness. So for doing the mobile responsiveness, we can click on this, and here you can see that the responsiveness is not good. So for making this responsive, we can just click on this. Suppose click on this, we have the container. Here we can make this 20, so like this, and here we can also decrease the size to 35, and here we can add RAM value to this, and here if I go to advanced, we can also make this here full width like this. Also we can go here and we can make this full width, okay, like this, and we can go here and we can add 400. Okay, so in this way you can add this responsiveness. Okay, and similarly let me publish this once. And now what we can do, again we have to go make the responsive to the second one, but we don't want to make this, so we can click on this cursor and we can remove this, then again duplicate this, so it will automatically become second responsive. Okay, now we can go to the below and here we will find 80, so we can add here 60, just add it here 20, add it here 60 and 20, so this is also responsive. Okay, so in this way you can just play with the values. So here you will find this, add this 60, add this 20, add this 60, add this 20. Okay, so I hope, and you can also click on this text. Suppose you want to make this text a little bit smaller, you can have this 35 pixel. Okay, so in this way you have to just play with all the values, so you have this your responsive website. Okay, so we have successfully built our whole website from start to finish, and I hope you understand how you can build this type of awesome website like this. Okay, so you can download all the images in the video description. Also you can get this premium template kit from the video description. So I hope you understand how you can make such type of awesome website from start, and I will get back to the next video again. So I hope you like such type of awesome videos, and if you are new to our channel, please like and share our video with your friends and subscribe to the channel if you are new to our channel. Okay, so I'm gonna see you next time.